What's happening there, Reject Nation? Greg and Aaron back at it to watch Umbrella Academy, episode 3 of season 3. Last episode was pretty gosh darn good. I hear this season only gets better as it goes. Guys, leave a like. That would be very much appreciated. Your thoughts down below on what you think of season 3. Also, subscribe, click that notification bell, get notified when our reaction for the next episode of Umbrella Academy is up. Aaron, how are you doing? I forgot to ask.
I'm wonderful, baby.
Getting used to the mics?
Getting used to the mics. It's weird, but you know what? I had a full day of work today, and I'm socially lubed.
Okay. I love that. Guys, full-length reaction watch-alongs where you sync up with the time code using your own copy of Umbrella Academy over at our Patreon page. Become a super sexy reject by checking out everything else we got to offer over there as well. Got a bunch. Lastly, them boys at Prepper, thank you for helping us edit down these highlights. Let's get to it.
It's New Jersey, 1953, and Elmer Tatelman hates his grandfather.
Join the club. Huh. No, I love my grandpa.
How many times do I have to tell you? No goddamn peas!
You don't like what I cook? You can make it yourself!
Go.
Jesus.
Elmer is about to invent time travel.
Oh.
Key to his future happiness is to go back in time and kill his grandfather.
That's me.
So you're gonna kill yourself, dummy?
But he's made one crucial mistake. He went too far back in time. Murdering his grandfather in 1905 meant that Elmer's mother didn't exist to meet his father in 1925.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But if Elmer no longer exists, how could he possibly kill his grandfather? Elmer has created a paradox, the grandfather paradox.
So we're dealing with a paradox.
A grandfather paradox.
It's certain nothing like this ever happens.
Except you didn't, because that's why season 3 is here.
Help us all.
That's an umbrella.
Go before someone sees you.
He hasn't been laid in a while.
That's what happens when you pine after your sister. Hell yeah.
Do you believe this magic?
That's right.
Remember when he was such a stiff in season 1?
Yep. Just a big old stiffy.
$2.
Oh, and
You know what to do.
some of those
Please don't give them the small ones.
for sex. Is a thing I do now.
And I will have some Doritos.
No, the other ones.
Well, shit.
Oh, his guy's gone. Jack the condoms.
Personally, I'd go for the pencils right there.
Yeah. Never use too many pencils.
Oh, damn it. I was going to take more pencils.
Stanley, now is not the time to be doing karate, okay?
Yeah, well, Mom said I need to practice.
Yeah, well, she's not wrong. You're very bad.
Aren't you retired?
I want nothing more.
You know, you can't keep dragging us through hell because you have an itch only an apocalypse can scratch and then expect us to deal with the fallout. You're not the boss.
I'm going to need you to stop projecting your daughter issues on us.
Don't leave. Don't leave.
No, Klaus, I'm leaving.
He has a pretty good track record with this stuff. I feel like we should listen to him.
Sure. Hey, quick question.
Netflix cross promotion.
We need to find out who did this. This is the thing. This is the main thing.
Wait, is that all you want?
Yeah.
Because it's obviously Dad, all right? He knew where we were born. He hated us in 63. Boom. Murders.
You think Dad is capable of killing innocent people?
I was being held captive by the Sparrows. None of you noticed? Of course.
Yeah,
We're
oh my
just
God.
happy you're home safe and
You dicks.
Marcus, they want him back, unharmed.
We don't have him.
Then move on to problem number 2, disappearing people.
It was the wind.
Who's the kid?
That's it. You're going back to Euphoria.
Should shaving my nest, you little perv.
Don't flatter yourself, Lila. I like my women a little less likely to kill me in my sleep.
We're learning so much about each other.
How did he find her?
What the hell's going on? There's fighting?
Yep. Should have saw that one coming. It's a low blow, 5.
I forgot how much I hate you, you puny little turd.
Those feelings mutual, Lila.
Really convenient how the nudity was just covered up the whole time. Damn
I
it.
thought this was Netflix.
Net tits.
Why is it you have 2 briefcases?
One's yours, nicked it from the Sparrows. And then we try mine.
Means you and I gonna have to work together.
Boom. Oh, but she'll be clothed.
Dang it.
What do you mean?
Look, for you it's been a couple days. For me it has been over a decade. I've moved on.
Thank you.
I've slept with many, many people. Many. The only relationship we have left is the one with our child. So you better not screw that up.
Wait, what am I supposed to do with him, huh? I got important shit going on, too.
I doubt that. Be a dad.
How does she know it's his, though?
How many is many people?
Way more than you, Poppy.
Why do you know that?
I don't think she kept it from him.
It's her best friend. She tells him everything.
What if we just told the truth? Marcus is gone, and maybe we're partially responsible.
Yeah, that'll go over well. They'll throw us a party.
I bet they throw fantastic parties.
She needs something to take her mind off Claire. So we'll handle this.
Thanks for looking out for her.
Victor, you're the best. Victor's really the heart of this.
Victor is the soul.
What are they up to?
Who?
The Umbrella Academy.
I suppose that means you're number 1 now.
Marcus is missing. I'm taking the reins.
You had your chance once. Didn't turn out too well now, did it?
Tragic backstory.
Oh, that is messed up.
Dang, son.
Say that again.
Children, you mind if I clean up?
Do it quickly.
Get in my room, Mom.
If they bring Marcus back, so be it.
Marcus isn't coming back. God took him. God is in the basement, and he called Marcus home.
What did you say?
Does she need a checkup?
Focus, Faye. We play this right. Sparrow Academy is all ours.
This is why none of you became number 1.
Exactly. You don't frickin'
You
listen.
just got told exactly the trail to follow. The basement.
Go to the goddamn basement. You're too power hungry.
Some of the Sparrow Academy feels like the not interesting characters in the Matrix sequels.
Where the fuck is Marcus?
Marcus is
Safe. For now.
Why would you say that?
See, I told you they have him.
I warned Marcus, but no. He said we had to hear what you had to say.
Look, he wasn't wrong, okay? We want to make things right with you.
By kidnapping our brother.
No,
Yes.
that's...
Just rumor them, goddammit.
It's a time-traveling problem. We caused a paradox, and that paradox is swallowing things. Lots of cows and a dog.
Great job.
The briefcase for our brother.
Hotel Obsidian, 4 o'clock sharp. Or we'll send him back in pieces.
Why are you capping?
We could go home tonight, okay? And for the first time in days, I'm feeling hope, so please don't step on that.
Just chill for a second.
No more improvising, okay? We do things together from now on. Got it? Got it.
Make that 2 angsty characters.
Maybe just try being less annoying.
Oh my God, you're bad at this.
Just go somewhere for a few hours, all right? It's a big city.
You are a terrible dad.
I'm so good at this.
I'm the best dad.
He's so funny this season, man.
He was funny last season, too.
Yeah, he's way funny this time. Scuba Klaus.
Scuba Klaus. What are you up to?
Have you? You're the drunk one, aren't you?
No, I'm Klaus. I'm the spiritual one.
Pills, bills, and num-nums.
I'm not hungry.
Come on, I'm really not in the mood for your bullshit today.
Hey, what's up with you this season? You seem
Damn, they
different.
like control him, huh?
Yeah, notice that was it episode 1 or 2?
Gonna move on.
God damn.
Sit.
You see? What's up with that?
What is this?
Doesn't concern you, old man. We say sign, you sign.
Shit.
Dang.
Don't make me get Christopher.
Damn. Sparrow's little bitch.
What are you signing?
Read it first.
Can't.
You're a champ, Reg.
Who are you people? How did you get this way?
Woo! Jesus,
boy. You
Reggie, you
like him, too.
stink.
Hurry up, douchebag. Starving.
Telling the robot to give you a bath.
He's not going to snitch on him. They need the Umbrella's help. Reginald does. You done messed up, Reggie. You raised the wrong kids.
You done raised the wrong kids.
Grace, what the hell's going on down here?
It's God.
Sweet Jesus.
God.
It's a bagel.
Perhaps it's the reincarnation of Buddha or Brahma the creator.
Yeah, whatever.
Don't be dumb. No, you can be dumb. You're allowed to be dumb.
Grace, is this what took Marcus?
He went right up and touched it. Brazen man. The light of the Lord is too much for mere mortals.
Grace, when did God get here?
When did robots get religious? That's what I want to know.
Still, I will miss those pasty knees.
Yeah, well, we could all stand to be shown a little less skin these days.
For you.
Yeah.
Well, he asked for a costume upgrade.
Bring the shorts back.
Let's do this.
99% sure that wouldn't work.
Oh, I'm glad my pain amuses you.
You have no idea. It's like my therapy.
If you're leading Diego on as payback for what happened in Texas, you're pissing up the wrong ladder there. Because that idiot may actually love you. The handler never did.
God, 5 is such a good character.
What's with the bottles? Molotov cocktails. What's with the music? None of your biz. Phil Collins, Neil Diamond. Are you making a mixtape?
I met someone, okay? And I thought, maybe she'd like some curated songs that just so happen to express what's in my heart.
Oh my God.
The boy is sprung.
I mean, we've been here for 2 days, and the only time you... This is a mixtape for the enemy?
Hey, Sloane is not the enemy.
She's my love.
Oh, shit. You guys had gravity sex.
Gravity sex.
Talking Sandra Bullock, George Clooney.
Never turn your back, my boy. Especially not to your children. Next thing you know, you've signed your life away. All your dreams have been quashed, all your plans run aground, and the worst of it, no one ever comes to visit anymore.
I can't wait to be a dad.
You ever been to a Baskin Robbins? That's me. I feel like scoop after scoop after scoop's been taken out of me, brother.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm not following.
It's kind of confusing. Yeah, this analogy's a little weird.
Do you want some ice cream? Would that shut you up?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, I like seeing them get along.
Yeah.
Unless he's going to do something really messed up right now.
I feel like he is. Something's wrong with him. He's got like
that.
He's sick.
Ice cream?
No. Pills. If you don't want to take them.
Oh, no.
Oh, they're
That's
like
against the
dumbing it
rules. I
down.
have to take them every day.
Against the rules.
Break the rules. Break the rules.
Such as this.
Yeah.
Ta-da! Old necessary rehab trick.
But I must admit you're growing on me.
Aww.
Oh, this is fascinating.
Oh, man.
I don't know how John sits in this chair. This chair's so uncomfortable.
Like a goddamn champ.
Do you feel loved?
Yeah, I do.
Good. You are. Can we all get back to saving the world now?
This feels so strange.
What is this hotel? They can like do whatever they want.
Right.
I really like the hair.
It's all inclusive. Oh, look at you trying.
Number 10. Yeah, it's a good choice. Really frames your face.
Aw. Oh. My heart.
Don't blow up the world.
Oh, what did he say? Arivia? Don't do it. Don't go down there.
The Lord is upon me.
Yes. Yes. Feed it.
What is going on with that robot?
I don't know, but I like it.
This is so stupid.
Power up, shithead.
All right, where'd you guys go? I don't think this is where you wanted to land.
I don't think you're in Kansas anymore.
Why doesn't this family ever inform each other where they're going?
Because then they work together well.
What do we do when the Sparrows get here?
Just follow our lead.
Dance.
Nice try. We don't take orders from you. Oh, shit, they're early.
Damn.
These X-Men ass costumes.
Damn, Luther, you really got the hottest one, huh?
I like her costume design. Sunglasses, Raven Girl.
Yeah.
Costume design, killer. It's on point.
See, having 5 on hand would really come in handy.
Maybe we should try this again before I lose my temper. I got this.
Stupid. Bun?
Deal's off.
Oh, run!
Dumb little fuck. This is why he needs
Hey, whoa,
Fez.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Keep him in check. Ooh. Our boy.
Yeah.
It's totally Harlan. It's totally Harlan.
That you're about to die?
Let's see if it comes true.
What the fuck? What the hell?
Is it him?
I think it is, but he's clearly got some upgrades. Clearly worked some shit out since we last saw him. Whoa!
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Are they wiping
Holy
out the
shit.
Sparrow Academy?
Did you just murder them? Jesus.
Jayme! Alphonso!
Pull back!
Oh, fuck, but Ben's still here?
Sloane, are you okay?
Sloane, I love you. Listen to my mixtape.
Whoa.
Please confirm it.
Confirm it. She'll know. He'll know.
Oh my god.
Say it.
Say it. Say it.
Harlan?
Oh, fucking knew it.
Nipple chills.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love being right.
You're the only one who probably ever guessed it. That was great. Good.
That was awesome.
good, man. That's a good one. Proud of that one. Yes. Proud of that one. Good one.
Like I made it myself.
Slowly getting back on track here. Yes. Well, not slowly, but you know.
Let's do it. It's getting there.
It's there.
It is there.
Sometimes not. Most of the time, yes.
Welcome back.
Here's the Sparrow. The only thing is, like, I just don't find the Sparrow Academy that interesting, and like to have a cliffhanger. Oh, what are you doing, man? Why'd you take the headphones off? You know this is the microphone. What the fuck's wrong with you?
They're not great. Oh, God.
Yeah. That's our only issue so far, really, is like they're all kind of one note and just not that interesting. And, you know, you have your cliffhanger and then you come back. I'm like, man, we're 3 episodes in, and I'm like, none of you guys are that interesting. But everything else is like really picking up and really much more compelling. There's a lot I'm really liking about it. I guess we're just gonna talk about it. Yeah, screw it. We're gonna have a little break, but here we are. Yeah, I mean, I like some of my favorite stuff is actually all the things with Hargreaves and Klaus.
Yeah,
that's so tender and so moving. This whole season seems to be about. One of the main themes is all about parenting, like all around. You know, you got with Diego, and then of course like everything with Hargreaves. That's about it, right? Just
the main two.
But also dealing with like parental struggles and whatnot.
Identity.
Yeah, well, like Klaus is also looking, you know, like the whole search for the mothers and everything. So, yeah.
Also
Victor as well. Yeah, that's true. Identity is a really big part of this whole journey. But I really love the scenes with Klaus and Hargreaves. I actually really appreciate that flip on it, because I think about like a little bit before that scene occurred when the other 2 Sparrow people broke in, was like, sign this, take your pills, old man. A thought went off in my head of there's something about this season where the drama seems to be a little bit intermittent with it feeling compelling. And then a moment later, that scene happened. Like the second I had that thought, and then suddenly that scene happens, and I'm like, oh, well, shit, you just totally changed my mind right there. Because it's interesting to take this approach where Hargreaves made a dick move and was like, the Umbrella Academy are failures. I'm going to make the Sparrow Academy instead. And then to watch how he's had terrible experiences with them that have weakened him, and it just made him a little bit more. His strength is just not there. And then now that weirdly creates this unusual bond now between Klaus and Hargreaves, and maybe there's a way to help each other that's not just plot driven, but also really character driven. So I think that's a really, really cool flipperoo to do on it that I did not expect to see happen. So that was probably one of my favorite elements of this one episode.
Yeah, no, I think it's interesting seeing Klaus now bond with Hargreaves, because in previous seasons he's always been like the screw up one, and I don't know, I felt like the whole thing with him trying to find his mom felt kind of like out of nowhere, because he didn't really care the previous 2 seasons. So it makes sense that he's establishing some sort of parental bond with a character that we're already familiar with, that we already know, but an alternative version of them to kind of maybe heal something within him as we go along. I also like seeing Lila and Five bond, start to bond, because, you know, he killed their parents, and then I feel like they're gonna have something to teach one another along their journey of like resistance, and seeing the 2 of them with their powers and wherever they're going is pretty cool. I like seeing what's his name, number 1, Happy.
There you go.
I like seeing 1 Happy. Dang it, he's love strucken. He's got the love bug in him. And I think some of the problems that I had are similar to yours, with the Sparrow Academy kind of not really being that interesting. The only thing that really works for me in regards to the Sparrow Academy is the things around them, like the thing that that they're affecting, like the stuff with Hargreaves, the stuff with Mom or the robot.
The plot-driven mechanisms are the things that are good, but the character stuff is just not that appealing, and it's really a bummer. It is a big bummer to me.
They seem pretty one note. I think that's what it is.
Very one
They're
note.
super one note. And they could have the opportunity to flesh them out. Granted, we're only 3 episodes in, but it doesn't feel like it's going that direction because they're mainly focusing on the Raven Girl and New Ben. And the other ones are kind of just there.
Because in some ways, it's not exactly a multiverse thing, but in some
timeline thing.
It's a timeline thing. But in some ways, they could be holding up a mirror to each other and watching, like exploring who they are as characters. But they just check in with them, and they're like all mustache twirling villains.
They literally have uniform outfits.
we got a little evil, a little bad attitudes all the time. Marcus was the only one who seemed fleshed out. Now he's not even here,
and he's dead.
Yeah.
I also think it's interesting how they went from being uniform to the catalyst of Marcus dying, and it seems like that's the downfall for both iterations of Hargrave's children. Is the death of one of them kind of breaks them apart.
Yeah, good pull there.
Yeah, and I think that we'll see the further division of these characters, and then it seems like what's the number 5? Is that Luther's lady?
Sloane?
Sloane, yeah.
Is that her name? I think
she's gonna join the Umbrella Academy because she doesn't seem like she vibes with the other kids.
No, she's like she's the only good one.
Yeah, I'm like, how did you survive so long if all your siblings are dicks?
Like, I like the actors. Other than I'm not digging what Ben's doing, but I like the actors though in the roles. I think they all bring something to the characters for sure. It's really just the lackluster writing on them. But I really did I like Diego a lot. I don't remember him being this funny.
He was great last season, especially the stuff with him in the asylum. I remember that stuff.
Was he really funny? I don't remember him being that funny.
He was super angsty in the first season, and they punched him up and made him funny in season 2. But they've just continued that with season 3. A character that's not working for me on the Umbrella side is Allison. He's a little too angsty, kind of on par with Ben. It's like it's stemming from a problem that it makes sense that she would have, but the way they went about it seems a little strange, and just how she's reacting to the choice, or how she's reacting to the news of not having her daughter, feels a little weird to me. But maybe they'll resolve it in some sort of way that feels natural or satisfactory.
I mean, she's just, I think, I don't know, I get what they're doing, but just because I get it doesn't mean I'm enjoying what they're doing. Like, I understand she doesn't have her kid. She's feeling like that time anxiety in a way, which is a real thing I learned about recently. And
time anxiety?
Yeah, like I just learned about it, and it's something that I was like, oh shit, I definitely have this. Where you're constantly, I mean, I'm not talking like time in terms of time travel, but you're like it always feels like you're a race against the clock, always in a rush, and she's kind of feeling this loss, and now she's taking it out here, and just like how Victor says in this episode, needs something to focus on, but is becoming hyper aggressive and wants to reclaim it back. So feeling like the only way to do it is through hyper aggression. So I understand. I'm not really enjoying it myself though. Like there are qualities to the drama in this. Like I really feel like the drama in season 1 and 2. Remember season 1 took a little while for it to get really compelling for me, but season 2 especially, like that was very like just right away everything was so captivating. And then this one, it kind of falters here and there. Like we were saying with Lila and 5, seeing like the misfit duo, these two who shouldn't work together but they're going to. I like that a lot. But when they started fighting at first, I'm like, why are we doing this?
Right.
I was like, there's no tension or stakes to this, and this is just like, it's not even that good of a fight. And I'm like, why are we wasting our time with this? This is like
a lot of cuts. Why is she naked? Like, why does it need to be the same?
I just didn't understand it's like sometimes I feel like this, and to me that moment kind of summarizes some of my issues with certain ways this season so far has been executed. Is sometimes it feels like they're mainly setting out to be entertaining and fun, but sometimes the drama seems to be kind of lacking in a real focused way. And so that scene kind of resembles that to me. Is like, let's just have a fight scene. And I'm like, why? Why don't we don't need this fight scene?
Yeah, it's like it's somewhere between like things that make sense and that are interesting for our characters and the plot, but to get us along on that journey, we have to have a lot of things for the sake of having them that don't necessarily make the most sense.
True.
Like that fight scene, like how they went about dealing with the fact that they were in the wrong timeline. Just like a bunch of stuff that's like kind of adding up, and it's not enough to detract for the overall enjoyment of the show, but it is noticeable that these things are happening.
Yeah, I guess the word I'm looking for is it's not as so far this season. I really enjoyed the last episode, and I really enjoyed this episode. However, it doesn't feel as gripping. You know what I mean? Like that's where, like before, it was just like, man, like I'm just eating it up, and now I'm like, no, it's really good, but it's still there's something that I'm not quite. It's not quite getting its hooks in my heart as much as it did before. But I am enjoying it. I feel like it's getting better, and it's gonna get there. Though,
yeah,
you know, like I enjoy this how they've been making Victor, elevating Victor to be more of the natural leader, because it always seemed that was kind of the direction with that character of, you know, in season 1.
Well, she's kind of the outcast.
I know dead naming is a terrible thing to do, but I'm talking about fictional characters here. Okay. So, Vanya in season 1, right, was, she's outcast, but she was also like the most powerful, so they had to repress her, you know, like the Phoenix character. And then in season 2, again, like they made Vanya always the threat, but if they just gave her the opportunity, they'd see that this person is really has the best heart and is the most powerful of them all.
Yeah.
And then this season, now that, you know, Vanya's found his true identity as Victor, then now we're seeing how he's more of a leader, more capable, more, you know, understanding and able to handle situations better than like everyone. So there's something about the coolness of having more of the collected version of Victor and the aggression of 5. You put them two together, and they are like the leaders.
Yeah.
You know? And I really appreciate them a lot the most. And I think what they're doing with Victor's cool. And I like how they've been keeping the conversation going about the transition. Like Luther reacting is a little bit kind of, remember in the last episode I was saying, like, I wish there was a bit of a, like, how do I handle this? Because that is a thing that people have to deal with all the time in real life. And so I really liked Luther being like, what? Okay, did we like throw a party? Like, what? Like, how do we do this? I want to show I'm cool and I'm accepting of this. And they make it like they get too in their heads. And I think that is a moment that I was kind of craving for to happen with Victor, and they gave me that through the eyes of Luther. So I was really appreciative of that. I'm not quite grasping what this hotel is, though.
Yeah, it's like some sort of like weird amalgamation of like outcasts versus like some like a sense of like supernatural energy or something.
Are there like
it's
super
just like
power people there, or I'm like, what is going on in this hotel? Because they just seem like they could do whatever the hell they want. I don't know.
It's all inclusive, baby. You can get as much alcohol as you want. But it's weird. They never mentioned it in previous seasons though. So I'm like, how did this even come about? Yeah, it's interesting. I don't know. I hope we learn more about it as the show goes on. Maybe be something of relevance.
I do really enjoy I do think Diego and what is that little guy's name? Ashtray from Euphoria. That's all it is.
He called him 10, didn't he?
I don't know.
I think he called him 10 in the show.
But
his son.
No, it's like a simple name. It was like a real Stanley or something. It was like something like it was like a straightforward name. I forget what it was. Either way, the kid. I like their chemistry a lot. I think they have great chemistry.
Oh yeah, they're a lot of fun.
And for, you know, a show that kind of threw you into, you got a kid, Diego, and they didn't really do much to be like, hey, let me try to bond with my kid. You know, like they didn't do any of that. they had to have a pairing where it just felt like an instant chemistry. And I think they did an excellent job pairing them up. Like, granted, this guy he's like an athlete, this kid, and he's also been in the first 2 seasons of Euphoria, fantastic in that show. And and here his character here, while still like the category of rebellious young kid, like that's who he is in Euphoria, but
kind of loose cannon.
But it's so much different in Euphoria. He's like kind of like scary.
Has face tattoos and stuff.
He's a scary kid. Even before I knew he was a boxer, I'd be like, I would never mess with this kid. This kid would kill me,
Right.
And here he gets a chance to be like more light and funny, and I think their chemistry is excellent. I love their chemistry together, and I love how like he's always like, you're a terrible dad. Like, you have no logic. And Diego's always like, I'm good at this. He always thinks he's doing a good job.
I'm the best.
Yeah.
No, I think it is definitely fun to watch them, and I think that as the show goes on, obviously we'll see them bond and kind of like accept each other as father and son. And I'm curious to see what the catalyst of that is, and then how that intertwines with Diego and Lila kind of falling back with one another.
Yeah.
And then becoming a lovely little family, of bad parenting.
What's the mom's name again? I keep forgetting.
Lila.
No, the mom.
Grace?
Grace.
Yeah.
Are you enjoying? I can't tell if you're enjoying that or not.
The actual thing, I think it's funny. I think it's hilarious. Okay. I'm enjoying it because it's like, why is a robot religious? Why is she like humming and doing like chants and stuff? I was like, what the heck is happening? I don't know. I'm making fun of it, but because I like it.
They are trying to. I actually kind of agree with you on that. Like, they are. It seems like they're trying to make it feel like this
grandiose thing.
This grandiose, malevolent thing, but it's just kind of like amusing. Like, oh no, some evil amongst us, but it is just kind of humorous in a way that. Not like I don't find it as funny as you, but it is a little like this isn't spooky or something, but it is just more like, what's wrong with her?
Right. It reminds me of it reminds me of an element of a movie that you watched recently, Everything Ever All at Once, but I don't want to get into that for people who haven't seen that movie.
Yeah.
But I think it's really entertaining. I don't know why nobody seems to acknowledge the fact of what's happening in the basement outside of Grace. Like, Klaus knows about it, the Sparrow Academy or 2 of them know about it, but like they don't tell the others. Like, Klaus has a cell phone, right? Like, you could tell them something's going on.
Does he have a cell phone?
I'd imagine so. They're like in the present day.
But did they pick up cell phones when they got back?
I think it's just like a common thing. I mean, you would think they would,
Maybe he's working with Hargraves on it. But yeah, it is kind of like why the Sparrow Academy decided to meet up with them at the hotel when clearly there's a much bigger issue at hand.
Yeah,
why
are they fighting
when they already got the information about
what's going on? Like
with Marcus, yeah.
Grace literally told you, like, yeah, there's like a thing that killed my brother.
Yeah.
I don't know, but
I don't know. Sparrow Academy's weird.
Sparrow Academy's weird, and they got synchronized costumes because they think they're the X-Men.
The Umbrella Academy had synchronized costumes.
Yeah, but theirs are worse. I don't like except that one girl, except the Raven girl. Her fits are on point. I mess with their outfits. I don't think you feel as strongly about it as me.
No, I don't. No, they do. They look like 90s. They look like early 2000s when they were like, let's make comic book movies.
Yeah, totally. It's like some Bryan
early
Singer
X-Men
shit.
days.
It's very Bryan Singer.
Yeah.
Except without the bad stuff.
It'd be fine if the characters were more interesting.
Yeah, but they're not doing much with them. Ben still sucks.
The Harlan coming in.
That was dope. I called that shit.
He called it like
episode
the second we saw him.
I'm like, that's Harlan.
Yeah.
Knew it. Because, they teased at the end of the last season. And I still wonder what's his deal, though. Because, he has like some form of autism that we...
A lot of the traits they play into seem like it's autism. A lot of the very specific, like ritualistic, almost OCD, can't handle sort of noises.
Mm-hmm. Seems more powerful than Vanya. Like off the bat.
That's what they seem like they were alluding to in the last season.
That
he could be, but it seems like he
Because you kind of have to think that
he was like on a mission to. I think how much attention did he pay towards like when Vanya would return and stuff, like what year they were going to and all that, you know?
I don't know, but we have to think that
he got old.
Yeah, because like what we're now in like 2019 or 2022.
Right, no, it would be like 60 years. yeah, never mind.
Because he didn't go through time.
It would be a lot of years, yeah.
Because I think the interesting thing about this show is like they expect that you just watch season 2. Because like they'll say some stuff like, oh yeah, like I watched it like 2 years ago. But like yeah. For them, it was like 20 days since the beginning of season 1, even though 5 looks like incredibly old for 20 days. But I think that watching them go through time like that and seeing what Vanya's gone through or what Victor's gone through, that we see that they haven't had much time to really explore their powers, and Harlan's had 60 years to kind of like hone his abilities.
Good call.
So yeah, I think he's killing it. He's gonna be the MVP OP.
I mean, you put freaking Vanya and
Victor.
Sorry, everyone. Didn't mean that.
Getting canceled.
Shit. I'm the only one who's probably made that mistake. Who watches Umbrella Academy and still wants to be respectful. Victor. Apologies. But you put Victor and Harlan together. They're unstoppable.
Oh, yeah. Plus Lila. If you get.
Oh, yeah. And Lila?
Yeah. Stop anything.
Yeah. I mean, Harlan alone messed up all the Sparrow Academy.
Right.
Almost like burnt them to death.
Seemingly like they're dead. Like
I don't think they're dead.
Spit Girl and Blob Boy?
Yeah.
Not dead?
I love the makeup on him though.
He looks cool.
It is great makeup on that one guy.
It's gross, but it's cool.
It's like it is fantastic makeup. And it doesn't look like it limits the performer, the actor.
Right. So do you think that Hargraves do you think he's sick, or do you think they're giving him like
repression pills?
Exactly.
Probably. It seems like they're drugging him up.
To make him weak.
Yeah. So
I just wonder how how do they get to that point though? Because he raised them. So how did they get to the point where he started to control them? Or they started to control him versus him controlling them?
I mean, they probably wised up and realized we're more powerful.
Yeah. Who started that though? 5 kind of put him in his place when he was still around. He's out at the end of episode 1?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like, sit down.
I mean, the Sparrow Academies, both the Umbrella and Sparrow, they have an ego problem, but the Sparrow is much more. They don't fight. The biggest difference between them is they don't fight for Hargrave's approval.
Yeah.
They don't seem to give a shit about it.
That's true.
That it's all about them and they're the shit, and Hargraves is just a thing in their way, and they just use his money and shit.
Yeah.
So I think that because they don't have that feeling, because that's the number one thing Hargraves had over them, was they were constantly fighting to get approval.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of what unites them. Like that brilliant scene in season 2 when they're all at the table and Luther rips open his shirt. Yeah. And they're like, yeah. See, they're like, oh man,
season's just great.
I really hope we get drama like that in this season, because right now it's kind of like intermittent.
Yeah.
Everyone's like inner that's the thing, is I think with season 2 they established like great new starting points for each character and where they're at. And here it's like, it doesn't feel that the aim does not feel as strong with where our characters are at.
Yeah.
Because it's the simple basics of writing, of just like, what's their inner conflict, and they have an external goal, and then who will they have to change into by the time they achieve said goal, right? And here I'm like, it's kind of like all a little bit up in the air for a lot of them. Like it kind of feels more plot driven and less character driven, and that's when this show really shines to me, is when they make it like when it's truly weaved into both.
Yeah, I think the thing that this season's missing that the previous 2 seasons had is that we established our group of main characters and their history, and there is tension stemmed from the time that they spent apart. So like there's a lot of friction amongst the family themselves. And then in season 2, you still have some of that friction plus them being separated and having to come back together. But by the end of season 2, they're all like uniform again, and they're the Umbrella Academy. So when you come into season 3, having just come off the heels of that, there's no inner drama between the family themselves. So they have to create an obstacle for these family to overcome. And I don't think it's as interesting as them trying to emotionally combat one another.
Yeah, and it seems like it's kind of headed down another obvious path of by the end of the season, they'll probably have to all work together again as a family. Like, yeah.
Naturally.
I'm like, okay, yeah, sure. But again,
this is a stretch. I kind of hope somehow we get rid of this Ben and they somehow bring the other Ben back to life.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this Ben ain't clicking.
This Ben sucks.
This Ben ain't. It's just, oh, yeah.
Because I miss the Ben Klaus dynamic. That was really fun.
Yeah, but even like with Klaus too, you know, as much as there's only so long we can watch like alcoholic Klaus. You know, there's still the part of what made his character so fascinating is he's such a tortured soul.
Yeah,
and right now I just feel like he's a funny guy.
Yeah,
it's like he's got the it seems like they're looking for things to like make them more interesting, but. And like even with Luther, like I really enjoy with Luther. He's so funny and he's so enjoyable. But you know, I've seen him like fucking pine over Allison 2 seasons now.
Yeah.
And now just a different girl. You know,
I just pining over 20 days ago.
Yeah,
I got some new woman.
It surprisingly just feels more, like it's just setting out to be fun and entertaining, but not have that there is a lack of truly gripping heft that's not quite. But I know how people are when they watch their shows. You know, they probably people who are like strongly disagree with us and be like, "This is the best season yet." What are you talking about? Yeah, and sure, if you feel that way, that's your opinion.
I mean, you're wrong.
Yeah, we're
that way.
I'm an influencer. I'm here to influence your opinion in a different direction. No, I'm just here to give our opinion, and that's all we can do.
We're here to be honest.
All right, guys. Well, thank you for being here. I gotta get Aaron the fuck out of here. Shit. Yeah, we gotta get you out of here. Thank you so much for being here, and hey, let's do a pick.
Brian Perry, it's your shout out today, buddy. I don't know anything about the show that this is going on to, so I hope that for your sake, you can fill me in. This is really a plea for you to come to me with your best Umbrella Academy knowledge, because 3 seasons in, I can't catch up on all that other stuff, dude. Like, so if you can maybe make me some Cliff's Notes or so, you know what, forget it, Brian. Let's just hang out, all right? I want to get to know you. I want to talk to you. I want you to give me a massage. I haven't had a massage since before the pandemic. Brian, can you believe that? You are, I feel like you have a relaxing, calming energy. This is what I get when I see your name. I'm like, Brian, just that O in your name brings it this extra sense of sort of rounded calmness. And I feel like that's something I could use in my life because I get anxious very easily with all the things going on around here, especially with shows and things like that I don't know any details about. I'm like, dude, how am I going to keep my head straight? And it's you, man. It's you who can help me do that. I'm all about other people and looking out for other people, especially when they're in need or when they're ailing or suffering or experiencing some kind of, real disruption, physical or otherwise, mental maybe even. But, dude, I feel like that's not the case for you. You seem like you would be calm in all situations. You're the jelly to my peanut butter, Brian Perry, and I hope you're doing well. So much love, and we'll catch you on the next one.